Welcome to the weekly check-in on this, some might say, ridiculous fitness challenge I've set for myself. If you missed the first video, I set a challenge for myself to get from about 180 pounds down to about 155 pounds by the time me and my dad go to incarceration later this year in July. So I want to start off with a few things I've noticed as we go into week 2 of this challenge. Firstly, I've noticed I've had a lot more natural energy since cutting out pop. And yes, I said pop instead of soda because I grew up in the north. So don't at me. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, I've noticed I've had way more natural energy since I cut out pop and energy drinks. And while I quit that cold turkey, do not do this. I dealt with multiple migraines and headaches the entire week before I started doing this challenge, which many health experts will tell you that you should probably lean yourself off of them instead to avoid what I went through. I also realized how out of shape I am, which really shouldn't be much of a shocker to me since the last time I actively worked out in a routine-like way was back in 2019 to 2020, but after this first week, my body is adjusting a lot better than I expected. So some of the changes I'm going to make to the daily workout routine is including dumbbell curls into my natural workout and dumbbell squats. The short I have already worked out, by the way. That short's going to be up as soon as this video is posted. I definitely did the dumbbell squats wrong. Don't worry, I've looked up the correct way to do it and it will be fixed for the next short tomorrow. I also used 10-pound dumbbells from Walmart, and you can buy any weight you want. They're pretty cheap, relatively speaking, and I got them while I was in college, and they do have other sizes. I'm also adding 5 more push-ups to the current set I already do, 5 push-ups and 5 crunches, and making them a total of 30 overall between the 2 sets. I'm also increasing my jumping jacks to 30, which means 60, you know the math. And then I'm going to increase planks to 40 seconds. And we're going to keep that 2-set limit for now on that front, and maybe look into increasing it the next time we check in, which will be next week. I'm also going to increase cardio back to 30 minutes, which is what I originally had it set at, but realized I was way too out of shape to do it. I'm going to do the first 15 minutes with resistance level. I'm going to do it at 5. I'm just going to test out all the different resistance levels. It goes up to 12. And then I'm going to do the last 15 with no resistance. I have in this script, because I wrote it at work before I came home, that this could end horribly, but it actually wasn't that bad as much as I thought it was going to be. Now to the part of the video which probably should have been at the beginning and the whole reason I'm even doing this weekly check-in, the results. If you remember from the start of the video, I started at 180-ish pounds and now we're down to... I'm down to about 179.4, which is roughly a pound, give or take, which is what I expected. And part of working out is realizing that changes aren't going to happen overnight. You're not going to move mountains. There's not some magical pill that'll help you, lose weight quicker. And I know there's medicine. My dad takes it, but I'm trying to do this as natural as I can with the resources most people would have. With that being said, not a lot of people have an elliptical, I know this, but you can substitute out the elliptical with just walking up and down a pair of steps that you have at your house, or, depending on where you are in the US right now, or in the world if I'm reaching that far out, just taking a stroll outside, down the block, a couple times, back and forth, and you'll get the same results as I do. Now, if you're one of those people who are working out this new year with me, don't give up just because the results aren't what you hoped, alright? The first week of any kind of workout routine is just getting your body in shape enough to start increasing the load you're going to get. And my 12-year-old brain is trying really hard not to laugh right now, but you get the point. With all that being said, I've probably kept you too long. Day 8 of the challenge short should be uploaded with the changes, and I will probably have some other videos up this week if I have enough time. I want to do meal prepping. I want to do a whole bunch of other stuff, you know. So thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you here next week for the check-in.